Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift? We've got you. Guitar? Coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Hotel, hotel.
Guitar? Reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party? Relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
Welcome to another edition of Z360. I'm your host, Scott Nixon. In today's show, we feature upcoming season previews for men's golf, women's golf, and cross country. First, let's take a look at the men's golf team to see how they're preparing for the upcoming season.
Very busy 4 days. It was a lot of good golf. Got to see a lot. Determined the lineup for our first event, which is the ultimate litmus test. But I enjoyed the last 4 days, and I know the guys. It was a pressure cooker, so it was fun for them.
When you've got 5 rounds, it was tough. It was hot. 4 days on the spin isn't easy. But as a team, I think we were good. As a team, this is probably the best qualifier I've been a part of now. It's 3 years, so yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. We had some really good play. Scores were good, and so yeah, it's exciting.
Personally, the qualifier went very well. My game was clicking on all cylinders, and it felt really good to be back, at the home course. We had a lot of guys pushing me as well, which of course I like to see. I think we're going to be very deep this year, and a lot more qualifiers should be the same.
We are a very talented team. We're experienced. We got a lot of upperclassmen, but you never know. We got, as usual, we play a very hard schedule against some of the best teams in the country on great venues. So on paper, we're very good. I think we're going to have, again, we're very talented, but you really can't say until we get there and put the work in and see how it plays out.
Last year was obviously great. To win at the end of the year was really nice. I think one negative for me, I lacked a little bit of inconsistency last year. I was kind of hot one week, then a bit cold and stuff like that. And so over the summer, I kind of worked a lot of drills and stuff like that. And I think I put a level of consistency in my game that will kind of keep me at a nicer level throughout the year. And again, obviously, Max is a huge goal. Regionals is a huge goal, not just for me, but for the whole team.
Akron Zips Cross Country is getting ready for their first and only home meet of the season with the Tommy Evans Invitational. Let's see how the teams are gearing up for the season.
We're definitely gearing towards the MAC championships. Halloween weekend is when all the teams in the MAC get together and kind of duke it out and figure out who's going to be the best, so that's what we're gearing towards. I think we've got some younger girls that are kind of moving up right now. I think Mackenzie Andrews, who's a freshman from Australia. She's probably going to be one of our top performers, as well as Haley Hess, freshman from Toledo area. So we do have some upperclassmen that are going to be fighting for that, but I think the freshmen are going to make a big push to lead this team this year.
So we made like little plaques that if we break those goals that we're going to like break the tile. So I said to make the MAC meets in cross country and track.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Cross country will be interesting compared to track, but the course is really nice and only a high school team has run on it, so it'll be good to see how it plays out for time-wise.
During our off season, we put in some extra longer miles and try to build up a good foundation, because racing's about seeing how fast you're going to be the last half of the race. And the team's looking really good. When we have practices, everybody's finishing strong. We're going to have we have 5 teams, so we got 4 double duels going on with everybody, and we hope to win all of them.
We have a new course this year, which will be fun to try out. Not many people have experienced it yet, so we have a little advantage.
As a team, I just want to do as good as last year or better. We lost a lot of key guys, but got some young guys stepping in that will be able to bring us to the top. I love putting on a show. We all do. We all love putting on a show for our friends, our families. It's hard because we're all from around the state. Not all our parents get to come, but this is one where all our parents come. We have a little celebration, so it's real fun and it's exciting to run there.
And lastly, we had a chance to catch up with women's golf coach Jenny King and golfers Putter Her and Danielle Nicholson to talk about the upcoming fall season.
I'm really excited about what's going to be happening, opening our season this weekend at Murray State. It's going to be a smaller tournament, but the golf course itself is going to be a friendly place to open because there's going to be a mixture of some scoreable holes. I kind of expect us to have some low rounds. We did do some qualifying this past weekend, and in my opinion as a coach, I thought that some of the courses were set up harder. We had some windy conditions in the beginning, and we actually did better with our qualifying this past year than we have in years past. So that's a little bit of a plus sign, and I'm looking at those as positives going into the season.
Well, last year, I was really confident at the end of the year coming off the MAC championship, so that really took me into the summer really well. And I think I've been working on short game a lot this summer, and I think that's really improved. I'm really confident about my putting stroke now, so I'm really looking forward to Murray State this weekend.
I think I just most improved in my short game. I worked a lot on my putting a lot with just stroking it through consistently, and then I laid off a little bit on the range because it was just my mental game, so I laid off that, but I played more course too, so course management and a lot of putting.
I think we're going to do really well as a team. We had qualifying this weekend, and of course we lost Frida last year, so that's disappointing, but I think Allison's going to come in and play really well for us, and everybody else we have coming back hopefully plays well too.
Actually, I think everybody showed some improvement from last year's qualifying to this year's qualifying, so I can't really just single one person out right now, and I think that's a bonus because that just shows that we have an overall consistency of improvement, and I love that. And again, I think that's going to be something great momentum-wise going into this first event. Well, I'm pretty excited. I think I'm going to actually be home in Paducah, Kentucky, where I'm from, and I believe my family is going to be coming down to watch, and they might even be hosting us at their house for a lovely dinner, so I think that's going to be kind of cool. So it's going to be great for me to see my family, but it's also going to be a fun way to open the season, being with the team at a golf course that's going to yield some low scores. So we just got to go after it and stick with our game plan and score.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Z360. Be sure to stay tuned next week as we have our second Z360 challenge of the fall semester. For GoZips.com, I'm Scott Nixon.